All right, but to end this off, let's talk about the ending of this past week's The Fight Game with Jim Lampley. And his ending speech was pretty much on the PBC and what it was supposed to be compared to what it is at the moment. You've already said that it is stagnant right now, that it's just going to remain that way because you guys are not going to compete with college football or anything else like that.
Again, that's speculation.
Yeah, speculation.
No, don't tell me, don't quote that from me.
Okay.
That's my speculation.
Yeah, but he basically said 19 months ago was the creation of the PBC. It was supposed to be this big, glamorous spectacle on network television. As of right now, NBC has pulled 2 December dates. They pulled some of the NBC Sports dates. It doesn't seem like there isn't scheduled anything at the moment right now. The last big event the PBC had was the 6 million viewers it got off of Earl Spence versus Bundu before the closing ceremonies of the Olympics. He said that his thought would have been that the PBC itself would have probably tried to launch something after that to keep the momentum going, but as of late hasn't been able to. And he also alluded to the fact that the PBC on network television isn't the same as it is on subscription networks like HBO, like Showtime. He didn't name them by name. He just basically said their opposition, their permanent or their main opposition being Showtime itself. What are your thoughts on somebody like Jim Lampley, who is respected and is viewed by so many boxing fans who continue to support HBO, continue to watch HBO, and hear him announce, just to hear him say comments like that?
Well, Jim knows that he's one of my good friends. And again, speculation. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. It's all hearsay. They're not behind the closed doors. There's a lot of moving parts to this business. People don't realize that. There's a lot of moving parts. Not just say, hey, you're fighting him and you guys get it on, that's where you're getting paid and that's it. It's not that easy. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people that need to be, taken care of. And again, it's speculation, and it's like, what do you call that? Gossip. It's gossip, and everyone wants to hear it. So that's what it is. It's why the National Enquirer is so successful. It's why, I don't know, what are some of the magazines? People magazines. So
Us Weekly.
That's why they're so famous, because of gossip and speculation, and people love to read into that drama. So there's nothing concrete in that regards. You respect Jim Lampley because he's held at a high standard because of what he's done in the game, and he's one of my favorite commentators personally. You think of Jim Lampley, you think of boxing.
Yeah.
So, you can respect what he says, but again, you can't take it to the bank because it's speculation, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. He has his opinion, and he expressed it, and he gave the fan. He did his job. He had to go with the gossip, so he's doing his job. And I think only time will tell. I personally believe, from my own perspective, PBC is here to stay. I have no complaints about it. And I already hear some of you fans, oh, of course he's not going to say that because he's with Al Haymon and he's a PBC. No, man, I'm telling you guys the real, from my mouth to your ears. I'm okay. We're okay. Everything's good, man. Just be patient. 2017's coming. At this time next year, after 2017, if we're in this position that you guys feel is a limbo, a stagnant position, then we could readdress that question. But right now, I feel everything's okay. Everything's just fine.
And finally, to end this off, let the fans know where they could follow you, get to see more about you, your training methods, your trainers, Shadid and his son, and just what could they expect from you?
Sit back. Next fight's going to be amazing. Whoever it is, they don't know how to prepare for me. So it's going to be a great 2017. It's going to be a great end of the year. There's a lot of good fights coming up in the end of the year. We're excited about it. At John Molina Jr. 135, at John Molina Jr. 140 for Snapchat, I believe. Facebook, John Molina Jr. I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. I actually enjoyed this whole layout because you guys can actually be more intimate, if you will, with someone like myself. You guys might know me from the fight. You guys might know me from the rare interviews that we do, or not the rare interviews, but the interviews that we do after the fight. But this is more of a personal one-on-one where you guys can actually see who I am as a person, and I think that that holds a lot of water. I think fans are going to have a little bit of a different perspective. Oh, he's not a punch-drunk, slurring guy who sucks against Adrian Broner and he threw the fight. Nah, man. It's not accurate. Ask me the question. And yes, we see your comments, you guys. He looks like Count Chocula. He's got a big nose. Look how retarded he is. He sounds like he has a mouthful of marbles.
Like who has a brain is really a Rams fan?
And he sounds like a Raider fan, right?
I am.
But at the end of the day, look at boxing. We're rural people. Love us or hate us, we respect your guys' attention. You know, it means we're doing something right if you're thinking about us. And boxing's here to stay. And it's going to be a great 2017. It's going to be a great end of the year.
And again, the fight guys.
Frederick Hawthorne and Lincoln.
For?
Barbershop Conversations, yes.
Steven Cureño, KO Artist Sports.
Dominic Verdine of RingTV.com and IFL TV over in the UK.
And I am Fernando Pimentel for BehindTheGloves.com.
A.K.A. Mike Wazowski.
A.K.A. Mike Wazowski, according to John Molina. Again.
Who you voting for? Trump?
Thank you. Let's not open that one. Let's not open that one. Nope. Let's not open that.
And on that note,
we're out for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, we're bringing you guys a different perspective of the boxing game. We're here with fighters. We're here with trainers. Next week, you don't know where we'll be. So we'll catch you guys then, and we'll see you at the fights.
And one more last thing. My wife has a nail appointment today. I got to watch the kids, and I still got to train later, so you guys are in trouble for that one.